what's up?
Baby, let's go!
Welcome to our website. We've got loads of news and gossip for you today. But first, here's a new song.
The moon, the stars, the sky. Come on closer, baby, let the lights go out. Yeah. We fall and then we rise. No more alibis, I wanna hurt now. Yeah. Falling to the fire, baby, we could ride the night, yeah. I'ma show you, or we could shine the light, hey. Lift your hands, free your mind and mind combine and float up to the higher. It's okay, it's okay. Close your eyes, baby, let me show you pure love, pure love. Come on, baby, let me get you close to pure love, pure love. Pure love, pure love. Pure love, pure love. Walk a straight line, how many fingers? An ecstasy, fragrance lingers, yeah. And those endless conversations, and you feel it floating now. I finally got you, and I'm following you into the fire. Baby, we could ride the night, yeah. I'ma show you, or we could shine the light, yeah. Lift your hands, free your mind and mind combine and float up to the higher. It's okay, it's okay. Close your eyes, baby, let me show you pure love, pure love. Come on, baby, let me get you close to pure love, pure love. Pure love, pure love. Pure love, pure love. Hold me up, cause you never wanna drop me, not me. Got to keep dancing to unlock me. Side to side, know their fingers don't faze me. Crazy to say, but nothing's gonna stop me. You're talking to get you. I ain't playing with you. I ain't playing with you. You should say what you say. Come on, get it longer. Come on, get it longer. Close your eyes, baby, let me show you pure love, pure love. Come on, baby, let me get you close to pure love, pure love. Close your eyes, baby, let me show you pure love, pure love. Come on, baby, let me get you close to pure love, pure love. Show you, let me show you pure love, pure love.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe TV show on a beautiful Friday afternoon.
You took a splinter out of your finger?
And I don't know what the hell I put in my finger, but it don't look good. And yeah, there was like a piece of wood or something in there.
You got it out?
I did. Welcome to the show. Yes, Mr. Gubb. This is Get Your
Steve
Gubb
Gubb,
Friday.
every Friday you have to join us.
I don't
Lily, to
understand
tell you.
him. I don't understand what the problem is with Steve because he says, am I on today? Of course I'm on today. You're on every day.
Oh, Echo's on. We got to turn Echo off. We haven't even turned Echo on today. You hear music, Wayne?
I did.
Ah.
Of course he did.
Steve Gubb, Friday and every Friday. So this morning I'm looking through my Instagram messages and I found a message from Francine from July 2nd.
Francine.
Yes, telling us that Steve Gubb was going into the hospital and he would not be joining us on the show.
July
that day.
2nd.
This is what happens in social media DM land, that if you're not friends with the person, you don't find their messages until way too late. So Francine, my apologies for not answering you.
July 2nd.
Yes,
We're in August.
correct.
For a month, you didn't get that message?
Nope, I found it today.
No, you found it doesn't mean you didn't get it.
No, I got it. I just didn't get it. It didn't enter my
Well,
realm.
you have emails from September of last year.
Yeah.
You haven't answered those either.
You know, here's the thing, and I have to talk to Eileen about that. It's my time management situation of the panic versus the actual get up and go. And then you're in my head saying, just do it. And the panic voice in my head says, oh, but no, you can't do two things at once. You should wait until it calms down. And you're like, just do it. You know the little things on your shoulder? You're one of them. And then the other is like pain and panic. I got panic and Freddie on my shoulders.
I don't understand.
So good thing Eileen's here with me. My own social worker in the house. She had her premiere show today of It All Starts With You, and it was fantastic. We've got Wayne Henry of Dignity Memorial joining us, and we're going to talk that Carol was on Lucky today. So Carol was with Lucky today on Fuego, and we've got our ladies, Miriam and Sheila from Vitality Spa. So we got a lot of good stuff, and Steve Gubb will join us, of course, on Friday. But guess what else we got? I can't get it up through my straw, but Tracy's in the house.
I'm not saying nothing.
Sorry.
I'm just sitting here minding my own business.
Wayne's got two, and I can't seem to get
Wayne's got two, you
So you
can't
have
seem to get it up.
more.
But you know, they sell meds for that, Dawn, if you can't get it up. Oops, where is,
You might
But people getting lucky and I can't get
lucky
up.
and I can't get my straw. Happy Friday, everyone, from the Brooklyn Cafe. And what a crew we got. We got Slick and we got Val. Yesterday we had 10, and I think we wore them all out Monday through Thursday because on Friday we got our OGs in the house, and we're getting it done.
foot in mouth.
We're actually getting it done. We had two shows and ours. Reset up a computer. We're down a TV again. Did a show and good to go. And we're actually getting off on time.
Is that a Tracy special?
Mm-hmm.
What'd she put in it for you?
This is a Gubba Rum Pina Colada. She says, I got to go to the store. I need Coco Lopez. I said, no, we have that. We had it left from the ladies' night.
Coco
That was-
Lopo.
that.
Coco Lope. Not Coco Lopez. It's not a Lopez on the can.
It's a Lope.
It seems like you're getting it up now. Why do women laugh like that? What is that?
You know,
Guys laugh like this, women laugh like that.
anyway, happy Friday
Yeah,
to you.
hold on to something.
We had a great show last night. You're going to hear that
Making
again
fun of
tonight
you
on
and Wayne's turning
WWNN. Wayne's getting ready to go on vacation. And we've got the ladies over there. I don't know, they don't seem to find us amused because they're thinking Danielle sent us on a whole nother journey coming back into this show.
I thought Danielle was supposed to be here.
I don't know, Danielle, I think was out there at Vitality Spa on Wednesday.
Yes, they gave her. I'm going to send Slick to get some Botox.
Botox?
He has.
He's very youthful.
He has ears that need.
Look,
you
he's
can do
letting his hair grow
Botox in
out,
the
too.
ear, yeah.
My hair's growing.
Are you doing that on purpose?
By accident, I've been missing appointments. My barbers are worse than salon.
Put it on your vision board.
I should, but my barbers are either I try to call them a day in advance and they're like, I'm booked.
Do you know I have a vacuum cleaner with a tool, And it's
That's called a Flowbee.
A Flowbee. I have that.
You have a you've heard, remember the Flowbee?
I have it.
Yeah.
It's like a vacuum cleaner for your
It
head.
works.
Just sucks. Is that how Linda cuts your hair?
No, no, I'm stupid. I should use it. I used it on Joe and my father for Freddie's wedding.
He actually died, the guy of all of those infomercials. I saw he passed
the
away last
Chichilla
week.
guy?
Yep.
Of COVID?
No, he was older.
Of older? He died of older.
He died of
Hold on to
natural
your
causes.
drink. He died of older.
Unfortunately,
What'd you die of, older?
people pass away
I
even
passed
out
on
of
older.
COVID. And I'm so over the COVID thing is all I can tell you.
When you could use that from dignity. What are you going to, eventually you're going to die of older.
We got to get into talking to Wayne because I heard Wayne was talking to Carol today and questions he said because
Oh,
we
no,
are the
no.
best at what we do.
No, I'm going to tell you something. I had to tape Wayne with Carol over in the corner. He was taking her to school. That was phenomenal. That was like, you should have bottled that. You gave her all the pointers in and out, and she's sitting there looking at you with eyes this wide open because she was about to go on the air.
How'd it go?
It went really, really well. I gotta
had
tell
a
you,
lot of fun.
Lucky did really well too. That was really good. She was fantastic.
We haven't seen Lucky in a while, and she brought it.
Lucky's going to Missouri now.
Is she?
Idaho. She's going to. She's going to the potato farm.
Kids go
and
back
she's going
to school.
to a wedding.
Oh,
And I said, well, do they have Wi-Fi there? He says, nope.
she's cutting off for a little bit, which
So
is
she'll
good.
be back the following week.
Which is good. So let's talk to Wayne and see what did you hear? What conversation did you overhear?
Well, he was schooling her on things that were appropriate, but it's the way he does it. It's the animation. It's the charisma. It's the whole delivery. He had me going. I was sitting right there, and I was like, wow, look at this guy. I wish I had a camera. I would have put it right on, and you would like a giant infomercial.
Thanks, Freddie.
He was great, and he was doing his thing, and Eileen was here. And did you get a chance to listen to her show? You ladies did, right? Sheila and Miriam. Yeah. I love your names because my grandmother and her sister were Miriam and Sheila. Yes, it's like this crazy coincidence. I know, and your sister is Miriam, so we cannot forget your ladies' names. Eileen, you were amazing today. I didn't know what it was going to be like because the first show, you never know. First show, second show. But you brought it like horses out of the gate.
So smooth. So good.
Thank you.
Right?
I was just raring to go, and it just flew out of me.
It was incredible. You kept saying, I'm ready, I'm ready. And people, we've done this a long time, done a lot of shows. And people say, I'm ready, and they sit here and they kind of freeze, or they make it 10 minutes. And that's natural, right? If you don't do this, you don't do this. And you don't realize when the camera goes on. But the camera went on, and it was like, bam. And there was all of this incredible information. And you've got a new page that we're sharing it out to, and you had tremendous viewership on your first show on a new page with no following. People saw it, people found it, and so much information.
It's like you locked all of this stuff that you wanted to get out. I think you could have kept going because there's a lot of nervous energy at the beginning when you do this, right? For the first time, and you decided to do it on the hardest platform, which is an ISO on yourself. Never easy, but you pulled it off. It was very good.
Well, thank you, my friends. I'm so happy and grateful that you've given me this platform and this opportunity. I think it's much needed, especially right here, right now, what everyone's going through. And it's just, timing is a lot, right? Timing is everything, and the time is right.
I was amazed to hear how makeup, that line of makeup, opened you up to a whole different sphere of who you wanted to be, who you are, the secrets of you now to be put out. And it was that thing that triggered you, correct? The makeup?
Absolutely. It helped me step out of my comfort zone. And, everybody has a different thing that might help them step out of their comfort zone. But once you do, you unleash that inner lioness. And there's no stopping her. Once you unleash that inner part of you that's been locked up, it all comes out. And that's what happened. I went out of my comfort zone, and it really accessed something that's been dormant for a long time.
just by the makeup?
Well,
Or was it more than that?
No, it's
I'm
the
sure
trigger.
it's more than that. I mean, I've done a lot of my own personal development, a lot of work, a lot of therapy, a lot of school, a lot of trainings, a lot of different kinds of, approaches and different kinds of techniques which have helped me personally, which, help my patients, but also help me personally. So, yes, that along with, like I said, the timing. I think, being locked away in, my little home office, I had a lot of time by myself. I had to find ways to really, help myself and to really lower my anxiety and to connect with other people.
Has it stayed lower?
Yes, yes. My anxiety is lower, although every time, we look at the news and we see
Here we go again.
the thing that graph going up, I do get triggered just like everybody else, I'm sure. But we gotta just, find ways to lower it, be in the present moment, do our breath work, and stay really, really present.
Look how happy she is. What about the timing in your message that you decided it was now to start not only a segment with us, but your own show?
I don't know. It just felt like I had done some transformation and changes, and as a result of what's going on socially, politically, economically, everything that's going on, all the work I've done. And then I think it's just, I just had this urge, this desire, this longing to really reach more people, to serve more people, to have, not, when I'm seeing patients, it's one-on-one. And it helps people, and it's wonderful, and it's, very meaningful work. It's my life's work. But I wanted to reach more people. And that's, I think just being alone in my house, I realized we need a way to connect. We need a community, a platform, some way to connect to a lot of people. That's what I was longing for.
It's funny because when I saw you a few weeks ago, that was because it had been a while, it had been a minute. And when I saw you, I said, holy smokes, you changed. I mean, maybe you don't notice it because you're going through it little by little, but I hadn't seen you in a while. And I said to Dawn, who's that? And she said, who you were. And I said, impossible. You have changed 360. And then now you're bringing all of this extra energy. Your energy levels are up. When you did your segments the other day in Studio A, we talked about delivery. We talked about, because to reach people, there's a lot of different ways of what you say to reach people. Like Wayne has his own style. But Wayne is in a whole different world when it comes to his information. Unfortunately, but fortunately, it is what it is. And it's part of life. In your world, you're taking people who all of a sudden we're back into this mess again, and this journey begins to go south, and you're telling people, listen, it's okay, let's get together and let's raise the journey. So I'm going to invite Wayne when he comes back. I like what we did last night. I want to do that networking deal on Thursdays where people could come in, share their stories, and it'll be great to have you here because people will talk to you and they become potential clients and stuff for your show. I think it's a great idea.
Last night was great. I know it was last minute for a lot of people, and with everyone going back to school, people's timings are off. We're going to try to re-invite everybody to do it again next week.
And that's playing tonight from
7 to 8.
7 to 8.
So that'll replay tonight from 7 to 8. It was a great show about creative and the arts, and Alana Shearer. I always think of how she told you to like her name, Alana Shearer. She is the current reigning Miss Petersburg, Florida. She came in third runner-up of Miss Florida last month, and she is now working with us on Wednesdays and Thursday evenings, and she's starting her own show called Tap It Out with Alana about re-engaging the arts, because that has been her platform for Miss Petersburg and the Miss America organization. Have you seen the new Miss America commercial? Has anyone seen it from the Olympics? And they play the old song, Here She Is, Miss America. And in your head you remember the old, Slick, you saw, right? You know, originally you would see Miss America walking down the runway, waving with her crown. This, they took the music, they must have the rights to the song, and they go through all the different female Olympians, from the Paralympics to gymnastics to different countries everywhere. I don't even remember who sponsored. I think it's a sports sponsor. It might even be Nike. It is amazing to see how the difference of women have grown from that waving Miss America to now anybody, any woman can be Miss America. It's just how you change, Eileen, your ROI of what it is, right?
I saw it yesterday
Did you
because
Eileen
no,
or
I didn't
the-
see the commercial, but I saw it yesterday when we did the set. I saw how everybody decided to take a step up because, you know, positive energy is contagious, but you just got to keep at it. It's not something that you can stop. It has to keep going and keep going and keep going. And yesterday, everybody was involved in the show. He was here, and RK was here, and Vlad was here. People that never usually do a radio show on Thursday night asked them to all come back. They all left and came back. And it's exactly the journey that you're describing that I heard in today's show. I got to see it in a mass of people yesterday, 8 people. And it does work. It makes a whole lot of sense.
I know you look around and you're like, wow, there's a lot of people in here, 12. But based on where we came from, that becomes a lot of people. And if we talk about mindset of where we were, where we went, where we are, I don't know how much further we've come in mindset. Wayne, what do you think?
We've come a long way. I think, you know, we're seeing the graphs changing, going the wrong way, and I think people are being a bit more cautious again, as maybe we should. But still, a lot of people are like, I can't go back there. You know, we got to be cautious, but I got to live. So I think, you know, there's going to be a change of how we act day to day. And hopefully, you know, things won't get so bad that we have to go back down to lockdown and all those sorts of things. Hopefully people will be, you know, smart enough to do what they need to do, i.e., if you haven't been vaccinated, I really just personally encourage you to do that. Wear a mask in a crowded setting, regardless if whether you've been vaccinated or not. I think is a smart thing to do right now, looking at the numbers. But you know, we've been on a journey. It's unfortunately we're not done with the journey. There's a bit more to go through. I think COVID's going to be with us for a while. Hopefully, won't be too many more variants. I think that's the other worry as well, that there's going to be more variants coming through that are even that might be more resistant to the
There is a new
vaccine.
one. There is a new one.
So, you know, we need to be careful. And unfortunately, you know, I've personally dealt with, you know, a lot of sad cases with COVID and other things. And, you know, it's been personally difficult for me, quite an emotional roller coaster with COVID. We've had to be very creative in how we've, you know, dealt with things. And continually so. So, you know, you just have to find that energy to keep going. You know, just trying to be flexible, watch your environment, and kind of maneuver through the landmines that are continually thrown at us to live day by day. You know, we've got to keep going forward, regardless of what the situation is.
And you got to try to stay positive. And listen, I try to be positive. You and I try. I know Slick's not going to believe that you try to be positive, but you really do, other than your finger. We're going to get you a Band-Aid.
No, I do try to stay positive, but it gets frustrating
it
after
gets
a while.
kind of hard after a while. Every day you walk into something else and you think, wow, like, what is this? But I know this heaviness of this all the media and what's going on changes at least my perception of what else we need to do just on the day-to-day.
Well, did you hear the latest problem we have now in the world, where the waves are now going north? The Earth has changed its gravitational pull, and the waves in the Gulf now are going north. They're not going west anymore, and that's what's changing the weather pattern. So expect very bad weather in the winter. You're going to have a lot of frozen ice ports and everything else, a lot of ice going because everything. I mean, this is just ridiculous.
Where's Tracy?
Every day there's another
I
issue.
think she left.
There's another issue, another issue, and another issue. So it's good because we got to talk today about your personal journey. You're going to take a journey. You're going to run your business. You're going to do the best you can. And it all starts with you, right? It starts with you. And there are businesses that still do what needs to be done. And it is what it is. You know, prepare for the worst and live the best. And you want to live your life. I get it. And this thing about us fighting whether or not our kids should wear masks in school, you know, there's a right time and a wrong time. Pick your fights. I mean, we got to lock it down. It's what it comes down to. And remember when this thing started, they used to make fun that people don't know how to wash their hands?
Yep. Oh, thank
That's
you.
the problem.
I just got to start my Friday a little bit early.
That will dull the pain.
Sorry.
Steve, I hope you're watching this, Steve.
Steve, I never do too, but it's just going to be one of,
That's 'cause
one
you
of
can't
those
get it
weeks.
out.
I got it up. Let's
got
take
it?
a commercial break.
Okay.
When we come back, let's get our Gubb Friday started. Let's get our weekend started off right. Let's raise the vibration, send out some love and hope and happiness. Bring in our friends from Vitality Spa because you know what? May as well get yourself a nice facial, some skin tightening,
Get vitalized.
and looking good. Stay tuned. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Tracy McDonough, owner of Founder of Healing Moments. Healing Moments is a healing playroom, a mind, body, spirit center. Our service is love and compassion, and the environment is soothing, peaceful, and inviting. Every area is designed for healing and peace. We deliver services such as massage therapy or lymphatic drainage, energy healing and Reiki, chakra balancing, physical vascular therapy for circulation and pain, vibrational medicine using frequencies and oils, and music in order to calm and relax your mind, body, and spirit. We also offer detoxification services using infrared sauna, ionic foot baths, and power plates. All of our modalities are designed to reduce stress, anxiety, induce relaxation, relieve pain, and provide detoxification and inflammation reduction for optimal healing and wellness.
Even though some things are far away, we plan for them ahead of time because they're important. When it comes to your celebration of life, it's really no different. You want to plan ahead now so your family doesn't have to later, and create a service that reflects your values, character, and traditions, no matter what they may be. At Dignity Memorial, we listen to every detail and make sure everyone is remembered.
Welcome to AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet radio, TV production company, discover AMP2 TV. AMP2 TV is a full-service media company that can provide all streaming videos, video studios, radio studios, and television studios. Call us today at 866-224-5422, for no business is too small to grow to be accounted. It's time for your message to be seen. Let AMP2 TV help get you there. Looking for a cool, laid-back space with great people and even better drinks? You can't lose. The Artful Dodger, Boca Raton's hidden gem. A good, old-fashioned local bar is hard to come by, but not anymore. The Artful Dodger is a fun, casual place to sit back and relax. Located at 495 Northeast 20th Street in Boca Raton, you'll find your new favorite bar. The Artful Dodger. We'll see you there.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
I love love rock and roll like that.
And we are back at the Brooklyn Cafe. I love when we go to commercial break. Haley's in the house, and then Israel comes over. He gives this to me, and he says, "Cómo está, Puerto Rican?"
I know.
What was that?
That's because she saw the Heights over the weekend.
That was hilarious.
He brings the strangest gifts. This is a French roast coffee.
Sometimes he brings milk. Sometimes
And I
he
gotta
brings
cover where
orange
it's from.
juice. I want cheese balls. One day I want to do a show with what Israel brings, and a version of Chopped, Israel style. So Israel has a body repair shop on the other side of our parking lot over in the warehouse, and he does an amazing job. And he just brings us random offerings, which is really nice.
I tell you, I'm gonna tell you something. He's cheap. His body and fender work, he is cheap and he is good. Check him out.
She goes, "Can I get the vegan I Heart mac and cheese?" Lunchtime at the cafe, our treat today.
The vegan mac and cheese. A vegan mac and cheese will have nothing in it.
It'll have vegan cheese, I
It'll
guess.
have just a macaroni.
Beyond sausage.
It's gonna
Beyond
give. You know what that
sausage?
is?
Fake sausage.
It's beets
It's all right.
and one noodle.
We'll see what's going on. Wayne, what do you got going on with Dignity? I know we're already in August.
Yeah, so we've already talked about Carol, who was on the show with us last week, and it's good to have another partner in crime, if you will, in Boca. So she's started last month, and she's a great addition. She's originally from Puerto Rico, so she's great to, we've got plans for her to kind of tap into the Spanish-speaking, community, and it's great to have her there. So it's good to have her on the Fuego show today.
Did she
and,
enjoy
explore
it?
those options. She loves it.
She's so nice.
Got a good personality, kind of bubbly personality. She's going to do really well with kind of networking things and help getting those core messages out that we're really, eager to educate the public about, who Dignity Memorial are, what we do, above the obvious. So for those that don't know who we are, what we do, that's why I'm on the show, is to help share those messages. We obviously do the obvious things when someone's near death or someone's passed away. But we really want to educate the public and say that there's, a better way to plan, and it should be part of your wider estate plan, is to prepare for your funeral plans. And we can help with that, where we can lock in the price, avoid cost inflation, which is a huge financial benefit to people. And we encourage you to do this well in advance. If you have any kind of retirement plan, 401k, thinking about life insurance, this should be part of that plan, part of that conversation to put those things in place. We have data that clearly shows that prices have been doubling every 10 years, often earlier than that. So if you are 70, 60, definitely you should have your plan in place. If you haven't done that already, I encourage you to get that information. We can help with that.
I want to introduce you to a woman who's going to be on NN with us Tuesday night. She works with Raymond James. She's been with Raymond James for 24 years, but she's been in financial planning for over 30.
Yes.
About financial literacy and what it means.
100%.
So I want to introduce you, if you want to come
Miss
to
Ann.
NN on Tuesday night.
I'm going to be on a cruise ship.
When you get back, I'm going to
Yeah.
introduce you to Ann Bettinger.
Yes,
Because
I saw
do you
her
know
on the
Ann?
show. I saw her on the show. It's great. And I saw her, and that's one of the key messages we're really desperately trying to get out to people is, traditionally, as part of your estate plan, you do lots of investments trying to navigate that to try and get enough income for later in life to pay for what you need. And we know that, for example, a funeral plan that's cost $10,000 today, if you're going to live 10, 20, hopefully 30, even 40, even 50 years later, that price is doubling every 10 years. So what Dignity Memorial, what we can offer you, regardless of your age now, so if you're 40 years old, it's not too early, you can set your pre-arrangements, even if it's just the basics. We can lock in those prices and they never can go up for your family. You can pay that in full if you want, lock in those prices, or we can offer different payment plans up to 10 years to pay that off. Those prices can never go up for you. So there's a huge financial benefit of doing that. We take all the risks. We don't know what those costs are going to be exactly, but we have a pretty clear idea looking at 50 years of data. So there's a lot of financial benefits of doing that ahead of time. And on the emotional side, once you have those things in place, we know that that makes it much easier for your family on that day. And we are all mortal. It's all going to happen one day. A lot of people don't want to think about it. They put it out of their mind. They avoid the topic. But we know it's going to happen one day. When that day comes, hopefully decades later, if those plans are in place, it's so much easier for your family. So you can avoid that emotional burden as well. So that's, Carol and I are really going to work, in the local community to get those messages out, really eager to get that information out to people, to look at the possibilities of putting those pre-arrangements in place. I was sharing with Carol before she went on Fuego, the key messages about dignity. We're everywhere. We're in every state. We're in Canada. We're in Puerto Rico. Once you have your pre-arrangement in place, the prices are locked, but also it's transferable in the future anywhere in our network. So if you do move later in life, your plan goes with you wherever you go in our network. Those prices are always locked for you. They can never go up. So there's a lot of benefits of doing that. I know that the two of you have done that. I've met lots of people through the show, and I thank you for.
Well, I got my bill. I got to go over that with you. No, I don't have to go over it. I just want to not get it every month. I just want to just zoop.
Oh, yes, we need to do that.
No, I don't mind paying it every month. I just don't want to see it come in the mail every
we
month.
can do autopay. Set up autopay, yeah.
But we're going to take care of that. But that's how you know Wayne puts everything in place, and he always takes care of it.
Yeah, and I saw a gentleman come in yesterday with his son. He's pre-arranged 10 years ago. And he's like, pre-arranged for himself when his wife passed away. And he pre-arranged for his mother, who is now 99. So his main thing coming in is like, I did this 10 years ago. I just want to revisit the plan to make sure that we're all set. Because mom's 99 now, and it's not going to be too much longer. She's fine, but she's 99. So we went over the plan just to see, it's always, we can always update it. We can always update the plan. And we talked about, you've got pretty much everything in place. There's a couple things that you could add, but you don't need to do it now, but we could if you really wanted to, but, just maybe think about it with your son. There's a couple things, but you're pretty set. You're good to go. Other people will come in and say, I did this 10 years ago, and I changed my plan. We planned for burial in another state at our family plots. We've decided we don't want to do that anymore. We want to do a local burial, or we want to change to cremation. We can always update your plan. We can always, we can maintain what you've got in your plan that you want to keep, and we can maintain those historic prices. But if you want to change it or add something, then we just add whatever those new things are, but we keep the historic things that you want to maintain. Or if you want to do a completely different change, like from burial to cremation, we can take whatever you've paid, apply that to a new contract, and sometimes even get a refund for.
Do you think it's different for the Hispanic community? I want to ask the ladies from Brazil, and I know the show's in Spanish, not Portuguese, but do you think it's different in different Hispanic cultures than it is here in the U.S.?
Absolutely.
As Hispanic cultures, is it all the same? Like how you feel versus how they feel from Brazil?
No, not at all.
It's different.
Everything's different. Everything, even the words, the vocabulary. We used to make fun because some of the curse words in Puerto Rico are some of the normal words in Cuba. And there's a lot of examples of that. But yes, everything is different. How they celebrate and everything.
One of the networks we have is Brazil Plus TV, and it's hosted by Danielle Boujan. And I know we're looking to expand the platform of Brazil Plus TV and have other shows come off of that network. And talking to Vitality Spa, is it different in Brazil on what you look at for your elders or pre-need or financial literacy than it is here in America?
A little bit, media, like our families, we are very close, like, so we always looking to take care of the elderly people, and it's like really family.
Very family oriented.
Yes, it's very strong bond.
Well, I would think in Hispanic in Latino cultures, right? If you do it, then your sister's going to do it. And your sister's going to do it, then you're going to look at your brother's going to do it.
Yes.
Because it's so close knit. With us, I did it. My sister said, "I'll think about it." My brother buried his head in the sand. Chuck won't even talk about it. So then we go to the women's side, and Eileen would probably be like, "Yeah, may be something I'm going to consider is getting my prenate in place for my kids. Then it becomes a female situation versus a cultural or American situation. It's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of men,
No,
they're reluctant to
right?
think about it. They don't want to think about their mortality. They're thinking, you know, when I go, my wife will take care of it, you know. Or I think more women are thinking more about the kids. Because statistically speaking, husbands usually die before their wives. Not always, obviously, but statistically that's more common. And the wives or mothers are thinking about the children. So they're thinking, if something happens to us, how can I make this easier on the kids? Is a very strong motivation for a lot of women, particularly. Some men as well. So then we get a lot of couples coming in saying, you know, we're getting older, we should do this. We don't leave this burden on the kids. And ideally, you would decide what you want. I would say, who should pay for your funeral? Probably you should, not leave that financial burden for your kids, because they're probably not going to be able to take care of it, or probably not going to do what you would have wanted. So you can take those questions out of the equation. So when that time comes, the whole family can follow the plan. It makes it so much easier, and there's no questions there. So.
Isn't it interesting, though, how women are the sort of like the maternal caretakers for so much in all aspects, all areas of our life, and all stages of our life.
Happy Friday, Eileen.
Right? Exactly.
You know, it's interesting you say that, but it's always been. You know, if you ever look at anybody, any male figure, always goes back to mom. Oh, it always goes back to mom, no matter what it is, including throwing out the garbage. When mom tells you to throw out the garbage, you did it. If dad told you to throw out the garbage, you didn't do it. It's just a fact of life. Probably because people come from mom. You know, you guys birth it. You give it life. And it's a different relationship there. There's DNA direct. It's not like dad is part of the equation, I get it, but it's not as close as mom, who goes through the whole 9 months of things, and it just changes the equation. You know, men have to catch up in the game, but women have the game. So it's interesting you point that out. And I wanted to tell him things have changed, because all of a sudden, here we go again. Here comes some bad news again. You know, during the height, you were with us for a year.
Would we have like a month that everyone could take a breath, and now here we
Couple of
are right back
months.
in it? 2 months?
Couple of months. But here we go again. So you can't plan that nothing's going to happen. Nobody's indestructible anymore. And now we're in this situation where you better open your eyes, because here today, gone tomorrow. It can happen, no matter who you are.
You know, as you're talking, what really I'm thinking about is something that I mentioned in my show, which is that collective anxiety energy that we're all facing. We are all, like, all of us, we have a whole society filled with people experiencing PTSD from COVID. We're all, like, hypervigilant about going out, wearing our mask, being, you know, too close to people. And we are really, it's like this anxiety lives within us all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
It's funny, I have, you're probably going to shoot me for saying this, but I had a friend of mine the other day telling me that life today reminds me of being on an airplane that's going down at 48,000 feet, and there's nothing they can do to bring this plane back. And the plane is just going down, and the pilot comes on and says, if you got somebody to call, call. If you got something to do, do it now, because we ain't gonna survive. And it's headed right towards the mountains. And you got 5-10 minutes of life left on a plane, knowing that the end is coming. What do you do? And sometimes you walk around with such anxiety right now that anxiety takes over your life. And if you can just fathom for a minute what that must feel like, knowing that the end is coming, and it's going to happen in 5 minutes, and there's nothing they can do to get this thing going. He explained this to me. He was crying when he said this to me. It was amazing.
I want to just say one thing about that, because I think it's really important to bring this to our audience and to the people that are watching is that, yes, we don't have control about COVID. We don't have control over this stupid virus. We don't have control over a lot of things that, are happening outside of us. But what we do have control over is how we choose to perceive it, and also being very present in this moment. Because what you're talking about is worrying about the future, worrying about dying, worrying about how this is going to all affect us. If we stay present and in the moment and do our mindful breath work that I shared a little bit with on my show, it brings us right into this moment and it lowers our anxiety.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. That's so key. And you're right. We've got the pandemic. We've got crazy weather. We've got polarized politics. We've got craziness everywhere. And it's easy to get just overwhelmed by all of that. And often what we're saying is, and I never want to try and panic someone. I never want to say, you better buy your funeral plan because you could die of COVID. It's like, I don't want to go there. I never want to wish that on anybody. I hope that would never be the case. But I do know that something's going to get each of us eventually. Hopefully it's what are we saying? Older age?
Older age.
Died of older.
Hopefully it's
Died of older.
Old age, you're 100 years old, Hopefully that is the case. But what we're saying is it's going to happen. If you accept that, there is some peace. Just accepting that. Hopefully it's not anytime soon. You can put a plan in place. You just have peace of mind knowing that that's there. I know that we can save you potentially a lot of money. So we're saying just investigate, get the information. We can put the plan together, even if it's a basic one. And you can worry about something else or not worry about it, or that can take,
It's true,
take that
because
off your mental
I put that in place
anxiety.
with you, and I know now I just got to move the monies around. But it's easy and it's done. It comes out of my bank account. I don't have to think about it. I know it's done. It's like when you put your will in place, it's done until you revisit it when you want to.
Sure.
But heaven forbid something happen, the basics are there.
It's funny how your family sort of said, huh?
Yeah, no one said anything. So Chuck opens my mail always, which is why I hate things going to my house. So again, my bill from you was sitting there, zoop, open. Now I don't know if he looks at it, if he opens, I don't know what he does. But I'm like, you know what? It's okay. He needs to see my commitment to what I did for what I did.
The perception of it, though.
And I also want to say that, I applaud you, Dawn, for doing that, and I have a lot of people that have done that. I get a lot of people that contact me. They're anxious because their parents are aging, and their parents don't have prearrangements in place, and they know it's going to be their responsibility when that time comes, or they have a husband that won't talk about it or haven't done it, and again, they know it's going to be their responsibility. Ideally, they would do that themselves, but if you do know it's going to be your responsibility and you want to take that burden off yourself, you can put prearrangements in place for another family member. So, and I have a lot of people, especially doing that for aging parents. Not that it's an imminent case. They're saying, look, mom and dad are 85. They're okay, but they're getting older. I think probably we should put something in place for them. They haven't done this yet.
That's what happened with
they're gonna
Freddie.
do it.
My son is very intelligent.
Give Wayne a call, 561-654-9000.
Yeah, love
give him
to
a
help
call,
you.
give him a text if you want to talk to Carol, if you're of the Hispanic community and you want to talk to her in Spanish. Wayne will get you in touch with Carol. He can get you in touch with Jackie Green if you feel more comfortable talking to his female
We've
counterpart.
got lots of colleagues everywhere. We're
Everywhere.
250 locations in Florida, 2,800 throughout our network. If you're watching from somewhere outside South Florida, look at our main website, dignitymemorial.com. Find a location near me, put in your zip code. All of our locations will come up in your area. Give them a call. All of my colleagues would be very happy to help you get the information and go through the different options for you to consider.
Let's take a commercial break. When we come back, let's talk to the ladies of Vitality Spa, and then
Gotta
I think our good friend
vitalize.
Steve Nguyen is going to,
Yeah, Steve is
Gubb is
somewhere.
going to join us. You taking out your mask?
No, I'm moving behind the thing over there.
Let's take a quick commercial break. Stay tuned. We're getting our Gubb Rum Friday ready to roll. I'm on number. You remember the movie Holes? That's what my drink looks like. Look,
Holes.
Holes. Stay tuned.
Can't
We'll be
get
right
it up
back.
and too many holes.
Too many holes. Stop.
place to get your ice cream fix. Look no further than Cold Stone Creamery. At Cold Stone, we make our ice cream fresh every single day in store. We have over 20 different ice cream base flavors and over 30 different mix-ins to choose from. We also have plenty of signature creations if you don't want to go ahead and choose your own. To end your creation, you can put it in one of our freshly made waffles. We have ice cream cakes, ice cream sandwiches, milkshakes, smoothies, banana splits, sundaes, and so many other things for you to come check out and enjoy. We are the official ice cream store of the Brooklyn Cafe. Hope to see you soon, and remember, it's always a great day for ice cream.
Welcome to Lost Harbor Spirits, a world where pirates inspire our spirits, treasures remain undiscovered, and flavors are infused with the essence of mysterious voyages. The distillery became one of the few women-owned craft spirits production sites in the U.S. From our award-winning spirits of vodka and rum to delicious gin, we're always coming up with some new and exciting flavors to keep your cocktails delicious and fresh. Proudly distilling out of West Palm Beach, Florida, Lost Harbor Spirits is a true treasure waiting to be discovered. Contact Palm Beach Distillery at lostharborspirits.com to take a tour or purchase your favorite spirit at your local liquor store.
In Marseille, France, Max Lazega creates whimsical and free-flowing interpretive art. His 40 years in the construction industry created the foundation for his craft. His unique work displays his view of the future with bold and playful combinations of materials and processes, but the methodology remains consistent. He fuses recycled materials and discarded building supplies into a fresh, well-executed approach. Lazega has lived in Miami, Florida most of his life, where he pursues his lifelong passion of creating industrial art. For more information, contact Max Lazega at artworkstudios.org or 786-326-8873.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have a platform you deserve to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 55312. That's CAFE to 55312. Or call us at 866-224-5422. Your voice can make a difference.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back in the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Ready to wrap up our last
hour? So do you notice the camera has all of you and a big chunk of me missing?
I'm wondering when you were going to notice or anyone else was going to notice that you're not even in the camera
It's a whole bunch of me missing.
Look at me put Freddie
Too much of you and ain't enough of me.
There's way too much of me is all I can tell you. Let's put Freddie in the camera shot.
Look, and the hoodster comes in. What is he, cold? What is wrong with this guy? You're freezing?
To combat my 54-year-oldness, we now keep the air on overnight in this warehouse. I don't even know what our July electric bill is going to be, but we're soon going to find out. Because you come in the morning, it's 100 degrees outside. It never cools down enough for the 8 hours that we're here to start again in the next morning.
No, we
so
remember.
they're Eskimos dealing with me in this
Remember when
place.
we did the celebration of life? It was like 200 degrees in here.
It was hot.
And then we opened this thing. They were so hot that all of
It melts
Dignity went
everything out.
outside. They all went out there. It was so hot.
I know.
Woo!
Let's send this over to Miriam and Sheila. You ladies have been here for hours, sitting so patiently with us. And I know Danielle. We met you through Danielle Boujon on Brazil Plus TV, and you've got an incredible spa right up the street, right on Yamato and Second.
Right, right on the corner. The same plaza we have a Panera Bread and CVS, right there on the corner, Yamato and 2nd Avenue.
Tell us about what you do there. I know you do skin tightening, but you do so much more.
Well, we do much more than that. We help you with your self-esteem and lower your anxiety. With our treatments, you get out of there feeling great with yourself, feeling happy, alleviate of all your tensions, everything. Our treatment starts, we have many treatments, and we have like the skin tightening that helps you to build up your collagen, your elastin from your skin. And who doesn't want to get rid of little lines or little saggings? We have all these treatments. We have body treatments that will help for cellulites, everything for everybody.
Everything for the skin, for the skin and for the body. So make to rejuvenate all different types of facials.
How about this part?
Yes.
Your what part?
Yes,
This part, the part. Cellulite.
What are you talking?
Things that kind of sag when you run.
Cellulite on your butt?
Yeah.
Sure.
Your butt
It
cellulite?
stimulates your circulation, to tighten, forms the body also, reduce cellulites and forms the skin. Was very nice.
How do you work
is
on
very nice.
circulation? How do you fix circulation?
So we have a machine. This machine does like a laser and infrared light, and also does the lymphatic massage. So promotes all your circulation. Promotes your oxygen flows better in your body. So that makes you do like a detox. So this is very natural treatment. Doesn't hurt at all, and is very pleasant. And anybody wants to come and try, we give like a 15 minutes free, and you can come and try and see how you like it.
15 minutes, really?
Yes, so the people can come and see how the treatment is.
Wayne's like, I'm in.
I think we should do the show there next
He
time.
wants to do a show there.
Yes, come.
We'll have a go.
So you can show you how we can help you, and you're gonna be happy with yourself. So that's good.
Wow.
And then you go back for more, and then you go, I got to go back for more.
That's
the hardest
pretty
thing is choosing what you want to have done.
You got to do everything. A little bit of everything.
I agree.
Yes.
Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. Please. Let's
Too
not
many
go
holes
down-
in
let's
my
not-
drink.
Let's not go down that road.
And
'cause
also we have a lot of people working with us. We have an excellent doctor. He also does like Botox, fillers, threading, the whole.
You do threading too.
what's threading?
What Maria Stefani did to your eyebrows.
Ouch.
Yeah.
You do threading also on the eyes?
It's collagen
Yes.
put inside, can rejuvenate. So it's
Collagen on the face?
Mhm.
What is that disease of the skin?
Eczema?
Eczema. Do you?
Rosacea?
No, eczema. Rosacea is another thing, but eczema. Do you work with eczema?
Yes, we do have treatments for that.
for
Does it work?
rosacea. Yes.
Of course, yes.
Really?
Yes.
I thought there was no.
You have eczema?
No, I don't
I
have.
think
But
so.
I know people that do.
Yeah, you have
And
to
it's
check it out
horrible.
what it is, but helps to calm down and fix.
Soraya says eczema, and so much of it now
In
goes back to
Florida.
anxiety.
In
Because
Florida.
your body holds on until it can't anymore.
That's
And
like a
then-
virus, isn't it? That goes on your skin?
Psoriasis?
Eczema?
Eczema.
Another type of.
Because they tell me that it's so painful in Florida because of the heat and humidity.
A lot of kids get it. A lot of kids have it.
And they give it to one another. That's horrible.
No, it's not contagious.
It isn't?
No.
Are you sure? I thought it was a virus.
Maybe something else is.
What do I know?
Yeah.
Cooties.
Cooties, there you go.
The beauty of the treatments,
Where'd
this
you
is
get it
what Sheila said. You can help people feel good with themselves, so
Maybe
that's
they
the best part, with this craziness going on here now.
And then we work with your health and your beauty. We work with everything. We work from your head to toe.
Your self-esteem. So.
Eileen, I think you should work with them. I just feel
I'm
this
beginning to see
connection
that, yeah.
of like inner, it all starts with you from like inner beauty with what you do, to the outer beauty or outer in, whichever comes first. For everyone's going to be different, whether it comes from the inside out or the outside in. Whatever makes you feel empowered to feel better and lower your anxiety. You guys could do seminars. You could do so many great things together.
Definitely in those days that everybody needs some help, you know, some self-esteem helps, you know, for everybody, because yes, everybody needs to feel good inside and outside, you know, so
and you need
they
that
have
personal
a better
time.
life.
Yeah, so when you say, I'm going for a facial, and you'll go, oh, here you go again. It's more than just the outside facial. It's knowing that you're taking that self-care time to decompress, whether some people go to the golf course, or you're going to work out, or you're going to, whatever it is, your self-care. If your self-care is going to take care of your face or your liposuction, whatever makes you feel good, that's what the self-care is.
It's so important, you know, to recognize yourself, give time for yourself, and, you know,
Appreciate yourself.
Appreciate yourself.
You know, it's really interesting you say that, because a lot of people that I know, they can teach you to appreciate yourself, but they don't appreciate themselves at all.
Yeah.
You know, they don't do it for themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
You can talk it, but you don't walk it, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you have to love yourself, so then you can give to others. Otherwise, what are you gonna give? You know, we just give what we have, right?
Aren't they so nice? They're so lovely.
They're very down to earth.
And they're always, I mean, look at, Sheila's always got a smile on her face, and Miriam too. They're always so, maybe it's the Brazilian culture, because Danielle also. She calls slick all the time.
It's in our spirit.
Yes,
She
to be
goes-
happy.
Danielle says, Jim, I love you. I miss you.
Yeah, she's really sweet.
But Danielle is amazing. She's taken Brazil TV to another level, and everyone has a good time. She was in the box yesterday.
Yes,
taking
everybody's
pictures,
in the box.
right?
Everybody goes in the box.
But what do you think about starting another show under the Brazil Plus TV for Vitality Spa? But more than just Vitality Spa, what it does for your inner confidence, what it does for you inside out.
Exactly. It's so important, you know, it's so important. We have to put all this, you know, information and about health, wellness, and everything we do. You know, Sheila does an excellent,
I'll give you like a massage that you are in the moon when you get that massage.
Yeah, you have to come and try her hands, you know.
You do massage also?
Yes.
Yeah, we do massage, you know, with the chakras, you know, all this, the stones and everything.
You heat up the stones?
Aromatherapy.
You heat up the stones?
Yes, we
Yes.
have the heat stones, we have a lot of, many different things we do, so we equilibrate,
did
you
that?
know. And
Are you
it's
open on weekends?
Saturdays.
Saturday.
You ever did the heated stones? You guys ever did heated stones?
Here's what I'm thinking. I go to Vitality, I get my nails done, I get my hair done, I get,
We'll see you in 6
I get a
months.
third drink. You'll see me tomorrow night.
In 6 months. But it's important. You know, and not only that, you do gift certificates too, right?
Yes, we do.
Like
We
for
have a
people's
gift
birthdays and stuff like
certificates,
that?
For birthday, for, you know, graduations, for
Weddings.
So we treat all the whole family when you do wedding parties. So, you know, like, you know, come the mom, everybody can come.
Valerie, I
And
know
now
what to
they're
get you
friends.
for your wedding
Val, we're
gift.
going to get you a day of beauty.
No, I'm gonna wait until after the wedding. That's when you really need it.
She's like, okay, this poor kid's been working so hard. She has tomorrow off. And you're franchising. You're opening up new locations.
Now we are like expanding in franchise, and we have 4 stores right now, and we are willing to do in the whole United States. We have all the paperwork ready and everything.
Wow.
So
Where are
we're
your other
expanding.
locations?
Yeah, we have one in Del Rey, Coral Springs, and Pompano Beach right now.
Wow.
Yes, and
Very
we are
nice.
working on Orlando and go to other areas too. So.
Wow.
So anyone who would love to have their own business, just call us.
Yes, come talk to us. You know, we have.
We're a pleasure to
Right.
to help
and
you out.
our something interesting, you know, a lot of people wants to come and have the business here and live legal in the United States, so we can also offer some kind of visas with our business, so we can help people.
And they're
A
business
working,
ladies.
a working visa, and then you get the ownership visa. That's a smart idea. I didn't think about it.
We have like
Investment visa.
Like
yes.
we have different types of visa, and you have to talk with the people, the person, and see what is the best for them.
But you have a shot.
Yeah, we have you can have a shop. We have like a group of people we work, like the lawyer, immigration, and everything.
Oh, you help them with that too?
Yes. We have a
Holy
group with
smokes.
Yeah. We do
Smart
the whole
business
package.
ladies. Wow.
That's impressive.
Yeah, we have the whole package. Whatever they need, we can help. Accounting, immigration lawyers, realtors, the whole thing.
We need to introduce Carol to them, Wayne,
Yeah, definitely.
and do maybe an event at their spa. That'd be
That's
kind
a
of
good
cool.
idea.
Yes, please.
Yes.
That would be great. Do a dignity event at their spa.
That might be clever.
I mean, I know Carol speaks Spanish and they speak Portuguese, but everyone speaks English.
Oh,
So
she
bring-
speaks Spanish too, so
They
yes.
speak Spanish, or you can bring
Oh,
Danielle
see, Danielle
in
doesn't
and-
speak Spanish.
Well, we do.
They do.
Oh, okay. She's like, we do.
speak Spanish, English, and Portuguese.
That would be great. That would be a nice event for the ladies of dignity.
That's a good idea.
The ladies of dignity. How do you like that?
Great.
Tell her to keep drinking.
I got more holes in my drink. Slick, where's number 3? No, I'm kidding.
Wow. That,
I told you. And there it is. Happy Friday. At least it's just ice. We got Steve Gubb on the line too. How do people find you in Vitality Spa?
So they can look. We have a website. It's Vitality Laser Spa, and then also we have an Instagram, Vitality Laser Spa. Look for that. And also our phone number is 954-638-3524. And if you can come, just stop by. We are right here at 222 Yamato Road in Boca Raton, Florida. It's just a corner of Yamato and 2nd Avenue. Come to visit us.
Awesome. Wow, what a great business model.
I think we're gonna do a show from your place.
And
I
the
think it's a
ladies of
good-
dignity, I think it's a great idea.
I think that's a whole.
We're going to send them on
thing.
Wednesday.
All right, they're going on Wednesday. Yes, that's already been established.
All right.
Let's take a commercial break.
When we come back, we're going to talk to Steve Gubb of Gubb Rum, all the way from Boston. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back. He's right there. Welcome to your vacation staycation. And what better way to kick back than to blend up a sweet pina colada, a smooth mojito, or just a nice stiff rum and coke. If you want true relaxation and enjoyment, then you want Gubba Rum. Gubba Rum is a unique rum infusion. Gubba Silver Rum is infused with real shredded coconut, and Gubba Rum Gold is infused with real shredded vanilla bean. Both are made with certified organic ingredients. Each infused Gubba Rum is 35% ABV, 70 proof, and as we say in Boston, wicked smooth. So if you're looking for the best combination of taste, smoothness, quality, and price, your clear choice is Gubba Rum. If you want that wicked smooth taste for yourself or your vacation staycation, visit gubbarum.com to find your closest liquor store that carries Gubba Rum Gold and Gubba Rum Silver. Gubba Rum, it's wicked smooth.
When your property suffers from water, mold, fire, or biohazard, you need a professional remediation company that is fully licensed, bonded, and insured. Rescue Clean 911 offer 24/7 emergency service with 1-hour response times now in your area. Water, mold, fire, biohazard. Call now 1-833-253-2699.
Handling the hard jobs with a soft touch.
Have you been injured in a car accident, slip and fall, or through the negligence of another? The lawyers at Shane M. Farnsworth, PA, have over 40 years of experience representing injured individuals and their families. Call us today at 561-272-8337 for a free case evaluation and the answers to your legal questions. Were you injured in an accident that wasn't your fault? Don't let the insurance companies take advantage of you. Contact us now to learn about your options and protect your rights.
Introducing Verijet, a new concept in short-haul aviation designed to get passengers closer to where they want to go. Powered by the award-winning Cirrus Vision Jet. The aviation world is talking about its unique state-of-the-art safety features, including the aircraft parachute system. and safe return that allows it to land itself in an emergency. Cabins are disinfected between passengers, and microparticle filtration treats the air every 30 seconds. All in a beautifully appointed premium cabin with plenty of room and first-class service and amenities. Verijet, the best short-haul alternative.
Do you need a strong cup of coffee to get you through your day? Try your very own Brooklyn Cafe Show coffee, the official coffee of the Brooklyn Cafe Show. You can pick up a bag from us, or two. Contact us at 866-224-5422, or just stop on by. We're at 2400 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard, Suite 13. Come on in, grab a bag of our signature Brooklyn Cafe coffee. The cafe doors are always open.
Hi friends, it's Bree and Ali from Kids and Capes. Tune in Saturday mornings on the Brooklyn Cafe Kids Television Network at 10 o'clock, where we share fun and ideas. And remember, peace, love, and kindness.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Of our Friday, and we started a little bit before Steve Gubb got to join us. A little bit. I cleaned up the floor. Let's bring Steve Gubb over and let's have a Gubb of Friday. You ready to get your weekend ready, Freddie?
I'm ready, baby.
What'd you get?
I don't know where's
Steve. Remember before
John.
surgery? How you doing? Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. How's everybody doing?
Everybody is good. Thank you. Mac and cheese is tater tots?
I have no idea what this is.
I don't know.
That's not what I ordered.
Tracy came in today and made some pina coladas.
Nice. Very nice. I'd love to have one.
With both Gubbas. She makes the dark and the light.
Either way, it works. Surprisingly enough, the coconut works, the vanilla works.
She came in, brought a blender, made a batch, and left. So.
We didn't even see it go.
Have blender, will mix.
There you go. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I got my walking, my daily walk up to 4.5 miles a day now. I'm feeling as good as I can, and if the surgery ever heals, the surgery itself here in my chest, once that heals, I'll be better than ever.
You know, I think about you, Steve, when I go for my walks after work, I go for a run, I'm thinking, all right, how does he do 4.5 miles?
You know, it's really not so bad. My house is in an area where the streets are flat, and there's a couple of loops. You do one loop, and that's 8. We've measured them. One is 0.8 of a mile. The other one is 0.7 of a mile. Well, it's 1.5 miles, and it only takes about 35 minutes to do it. So if you do that 3 times, it's 4.5 miles during the day. I don't do it all at once, but. Look, my goal, I got to stay a couple of steps ahead of my best friend, Wayne, because, you never know where you're going to end up. So I got to stay in shape.
Get your plan, Steve. We'll get you sooner or later.
Now, isn't that a good friend?
That's right. I'm always thinking of every.
I'll say, Steve, you look amazing. I need to have surgery, I think.
No.
No. Wayne, I'm going to tell you something. Nobody motivates me more than Wayne. Make no mistake. Because I got to stay, it's like you got to stay a step or two ahead. That way you know you're okay.
Yeah, they don't want to see you on the other side quite yet.
No, not yet.
We love you, Wayne, but we'd rather love you on this side of the world. What do you want?
Yeah, of course.
This side of the world.
Wow.
What is
Yeah,
every?
you planned
What
your
is
place
everybody
now, but
eating?
hopefully we won't see you for a long
I
time
don't
on
want
the
to see
other
anybody
side.
on the other side anytime soon.
Exactly.
That's right. That's right.
So, Steve, we met
So
a new liquor
I must.
store.
I'm sorry.
We met a new liquor store for you yesterday.
What store is that?
Star 41? Or 41 Star, I think it is.
Where is what town is that in?
It's in Boca. It's about a
Boca,
mile
Star
or two
41?
from here. Star 41.
Cool. Excellent. We'll have to chat about that. That sounds great. Thank you.
And I have their phone number. Keep eating.
I'm not saying nothing.
Hey, Freddie, don't let us interrupt. You need help with that sandwich or what?
What'd you get for lunch?
I have no idea what this is.
Freddie, there's pasta on your sandwich.
There's pasta in my sandwich. I don't know what.
What? Is that a taco?
Sandwich. He didn't know.
What is it? 6 tacos?
What
What
is
is
that?
that?
It's a mac and cheese sandwich.
With French fries?
French fries. This is
Pasta?
pasta.
Could you eat more carbs?
There's meat on there.
Yeah. I don't know. Slick, thank you for getting this.
I think that's what you ordered.
I don't know what the hell I ordered.
Is it good?
Freddie, that's a very big sandwich. You know, the show is over at 2 o'clock, so I don't know what's. I'm just saying.
He's enjoying Friday.
I can see that.
I enjoy eating, so it don't
No
matter what
kidding.
you say. I'm gonna eat it. But this
He's
liquor
got your
store is
Gubb and
supposed to come
cranberry
down
here.
here.
He's got your Gubba here. Yes.
This
That looks
liquor
good.
store is supposed to come in next Friday, so we're gonna make the introduction.
Okay. Sounds great. I'll tell you, just to show you how good I'm doing health-wise, I've scheduled 3 tastings next week. Wednesday in Hyannis on Cape Cod, Thursday and Friday at a different liquor store each night in Provincetown on Cape Cod. So more or less we're back in business next week. The end of next week is 6 weeks. And hopefully I'll be able to handle it. We'll see.
It's amazing how fast time goes. I just found, I don't know who Francine is, but I just found Francine's message this morning.
Oh, really? She's been working for me for the last 44 years. She's my wife.
Oh, hi, Francine. Nice to meet you. The message was, hi, I'm Francine. Steve is going to the hospital. He's not going to be on your show today. That was on July 2nd. Yeah.
You didn't know
Yeah,
his wife?
I was already being held hostage in the hospital because they said, "Well, you're going in. You're going in, and whether or not you come out, we'll see."
I had to tell you, not only did you come out, you came out better than ever. So you are like the best news of this whole situation.
Well, it's very kind of you to say that. It's like I've said to you before. This is no. It's not a bargain to do this, and God help anybody who has to. And I'm like I have said, I'll say it another 1,000 times. I'm the luckiest guy in the world. I really am. I'm looking forward to being 100% again, which I will be in about a month and a half, because it does take a lot more time. I've got tastings next week. I hope to have some tastings in the next 2 weeks at Boca Liquors and up at Black Tie in Lake Worth, and hopefully down at Primo Liquors in near Seminole Casino and at Oceans Liquors with Monty. I think Gwyneth is going to be doing those, and then we're raising the profile. I will give you some news. You'll find this interesting. Yesterday, I was looking at my email, and I'm on the mailing list for the Miami New Times. And I opened the email, and it said August 16th, National Rum Day at the Hotel Confidant in Miami Beach. Within minutes of getting that message from the Miami New Times, I got an email from the National Rum Day Fest at the Confidant Hotel. And what did it say? due to an abundance of caution, the event is postponed. So the event that was planned on for August 16th for National Rum Day, that I would have hoped to be able to participate in, not me personally, but I would have had a rep there, that's been postponed because of COVID.
When's it postponed till? Do you know?
I don't know. I hadn't even looked at my email until a few minutes ago. I haven't seen a follow up, and I haven't had a chance. I had sent them a note on Instagram. I'm waiting to hear back from them. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. I know that unfortunately the Summer of Rum event for Labor Day in Tampa is not scheduled as it previously had been. I'm scheduled to do a craft spirits festival in Coconut Grove on Friday, October 8th. I'm hoping that that's going to come to pass. And there's the Miami Rum Festival in November, which will be in Coconut Grove, in Coral Gables. I'm hoping that'll be able to come off without a hitch. So we'll see what happens with all these events.
Well, the good news
Crazy
is
times.
it gives you more time to heal to get down here for the events.
Yes, indeed. Thank you. I thank you for mentioning that. I am looking forward to that. I really am.
Which will be great. I have to ask you though, did this whole situation in July happening change your perspective on business, on life, on what we're going through?
Honest to God, Dawn, no, it hasn't. And what I mean by that is, you guys have known me for over a year now, almost a year and a half, and I try to, every day matters, and you got to do what you believe in every single day, and if you wake up in the morning, go get them, and if you didn't wake up, well, I hope the people who loved you will remember you, and that's what it is. So I want to get back at it. I really do. I want to be working. It's killing me that I have to sit here and not be able to do what I want to do. It's killing me. But I mean that in a good way. I mean, I really want to get back at it. I want to go back to Florida. I have a ton of things I want to do down there, and I want to do these things. The idea that, well, something could happen. Well, something could happen anyway. You never know. You never know what tomorrow's going to bring. So be aggressive. I really believe it. Be aggressive. You can't be afraid of what might happen. There's a particular scene. A couple of years ago, they remade the movie Midway about a battle in World War II, and there was a particular character, and somebody says to this character, "How come nothing seems to bother you?" And the guy's answer was, "Well, his grandfather or his uncle, that's right, it was his uncle, worked on the Empire State Building at 1,000 feet in the air, no ropes, no nets, and he was fine. He survived. One day he was walking home from church, and a taxi cab jumped the curb and killed him. Well, how do you know? I mean, go live every day like it's going to be your last, because you never know, it could be your last." And the surgery, I wasn't afraid of the surgery. I knew I was going to be okay. You got to get through the recovery. That's the tough part. But do that, and it's going to be okay. Go do stuff again. Don't sit there. You can't sit anywhere. You can't sit on the couch waiting to die. It's no good. Get out there. Go do stuff. I really believe that. I really do.
You believe that too, as you're eating your small little sandwich there. But you live life every day.
Every moment of the day.
You really do, and you enjoy it. Look how happy you are eating.
I have no
He
no
really
shame
is.
in my game.
Look at that, Freddie. I just want to say, we had the good news is the bus from Fort Lauderdale with those 45 people should be at your studio any minute to help you finish that sandwich. So,
don't hate the player, hate the game. This is pretty good.
You even know you're eating?
I'm listening. I'm enjoying a movie.
But I love your outlook on life, Steve, because you're right. And that's what we've been talking about all day.
Yeah, no,
Get out and enjoy life and get it, and not let the anxiety.
Live life and appreciate it. Yeah, every day.
Absolutely. You know what? I love being alive. I love being alive every single day. I love every minute of every day. I don't like to go to sleep at night because I'm afraid I'm going to miss something. I don't want to miss anything. You never know.
Like a little kid. It's amazing. And you're doing great. And your wife, I hope you should, next time you come down, you need to give her a gift card to Vitality Spa.
Well, we can do that. I'd be happy to do that.
Well, actually, for instance, go, Steve, go.
You know, I always say, come on down to Florida. Come on down to Florida. And, she's more of a low-profile person. I, on the other hand, have a slightly higher profile. So, so I'm the one that does all it. But she's great. When she every now and then she does fill in for me, and she does a great job. She's wonderful.
That's amazing. Let's take a commercial break. Steve, stay with us.
Sure. Thanks.
All right. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, you ready to wrap up your lunch and have a Gubb weekend?
Yeah.
All right. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Looking for a cool, laid-back space with great people and even better drinks? You can't lose. The Artful Dodger, Boca Raton's hidden gem. A good, old-fashioned local bar is hard to come by, but not anymore. The Artful Dodger is a fun, casual place to sit back and relax. Located at 495 Northeast 20th Street in Boca Raton, you'll find your new favorite bar. The Artful Dodger. We'll see you there.
AMP Media Productions and WNN Money Talk Radio have been in conjoint business for 10 years. They've been working around the clock nonstop to promote over 500 shows and businesses with added platforms such as social media live streaming, podcasts, and the specialty of live radio. To amplify your impact and start your show today, contact AMP Media Productions at 866-224-5422. AMP2 TV and WNN Money Talk Radio have been in conjoint business for 10 years. They have been working around the clock nonstop to promote over 500 shows and businesses reaching all over South Florida. With added platforms such as social media live streaming, podcasts, and the specialty of live radio, it has never been easier to get your voice heard by millions of listeners. To amplify your impact and start your show today, contact AMP2 TV at 866-224-5422. That's 866-224-5422.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we are back at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here's
Well,
the
lunch is over.
writing question of the day. What is the best mixer, she says, for pina coladas? Gubb rum, of course. Gina Presser, who joined us last night. Let's bring Steve over and Wayne and Eileen, and let's talk to Gina and say, Gina, all you need is this and some what? Pineapple juice and cocoa.
Pineapple, Coco Lopez cream of coconut, pineapple juice, a blender and some ice, and you've got the best pina colada going.
That's it. And all you need is some Gubb rum.
She brought in a blender today. She was blending.
Yeah, blending is it. You have a couple of those pina coladas and you'll be blended.
I know. I just tried to walk off the stage.
She's had a few, and so has the rug and the floor and
Yeah.
everything else.
The rug, the floor. Freddie said, "What's for lunch?" I said, "I think that was my lunch, but no, we got Florida Love Show coming up, so we gotta pull myself together. Is what I have to do." Where do people find Gubb Rum locally?
Gubb Rum, as we love to report, is available at Boca Liquors at 1900 Yamato Road in Boca Raton, at Black Tie Liquors on Jog Road in Lake Worth, Oceans Liquors in Fort Lauderdale, right off of A1A at Las Olas and at Sunrise Boulevard, Primo Liquors are at 5993 Sterling Road in, what is that, Davie down there, right near the Seminole Casino. Up in Melbourne at Michael's Liquors, which is right next to Tracy's Bar, so you can have a cocktail and take a bottle home with you. Also at, one of our best customers in Cocoa Beach is Jazzy's Mainly Lobster, where they specialize in lobsters from the state of Maine. Wow. Great restaurant, really great food, a lot of fun. And you can also get it up in Gainesville near the University of Florida at Jiggs. Jiggs Liquors. I forgot the street they're on, but you can look them up in Gainesville, and of course down in Miami, Big Game Liquors on 42nd Ave, Flagami Liquors, Northwest 37th and 7th, and Bryson's Liquors at the northwest corner of Miami International Airport.
Wow!
And our first West Coast store in Bushnell, Florida, I-75 Liquors.
Where is Bushnell, Florida?
Where's that at?
It's about an hour northeast of Tampa.
Oh, okay.
What's it called?
Bushnell.
I-75 Liquors.
You up in the Panhandle?
No, not yet. Well, we're up in Gainesville, which is not the Panhandle, but we're approaching. I want to fill in between New Orleans and Gainesville. Little by little, we'll fill in up in Destin and Panama Beach.
Well, the beautiful thing is rum is inessential.
Yes, it is.
Especially your rum.
Thank you so much. I sent out a little notice on Instagram yesterday that I got from the National Rum Day Fest. It's a picture of a face mask, a COVID mask, and on the mask it says "Only remove in case of rum."
I got to tell you, I can't believe they're canceling festivals, but I can. This weekend, I think, is the Monster Truck Fest here, right? And then there's Lollapalooza going on someplace in Chicago.
Chicago.
And the motorcycle thing in Dakota, that starts this weekend. 500,000 people.
Seriously?
The whole town is going to be one giant vat. I got to tell you. And they don't know what to do because they can't stop it. People have been pouring in all week, and the highlight is this weekend. And so what they did was they're going to allow you to take liquor into the street. You used to have it in the casino or inside the store. They're going to let you bring it out into the street because they want to get more people in the open. That's going to make a hell of a difference.
Good idea.
Oh,
Good idea.
What a mess.
Slick getting ready. How was your lunch?
That was amazing. Not like his lunch. You wouldn't let it go.
You're like Popeye.
Freddie, did you finish that sandwich, Freddie?
Yes, I did, Wayne.
Actually, Dawn.
Wow.
Actually, I finished it.
So it's like she had half a bite.
It's really funny because my partner tells me don't eat crap like that, right?
Don't eat
So
crap
I got to
like
eat it fast because if I don't eat it fast, the moment I put it down, it gets 86. Whoop, right out the door. Her cronies in here. Somehow my food disappears, right? So I said to her, you want a taste? Oh, give me.
I ate the last bite. It was good.
Why didn't you get a sandwich? I would have split the sandwich.
I've got egg whites and spinach in the fridge.
Like I tell you. Live your life. Yeah, egg white and spinach, right?
Egg whites and spinach?
Life's too short,
Egg
dog.
whites
I started my morning with 2 glasses of lemon water. I know, it's crazy.
Is there something wrong with you?
I know.
Don, you gotta love life, and egg whites and spinach is not getting it done.
It's
You
really
need the coconut shrimp. You need coconut shrimp and arugula and foie lauderdale. That's what you need.
Avoid as long as possible to use her plot.
You know, and then I think about that. Then you think, you know what? It's all in God's plan anyway. So you can be riding your bike, and God says, "Nope, I need you to visit me now," or the angels need company. And here you have lived this great life of doing the clean and the healthy, and the angels say, "No, come up for a visit."
Life's not fair often.
Listen, the best I heard was this morning when she eats 4 crackers.
You're going to throw me under the bus on this.
4 crackers. Yes, I am. 4 crackers. And she says, I have to stop eating the crackers in the morning. Well, Dawn, why in the world would you have to stop
And you said, how
eating the
many do
crackers?
you eat?
I said, how many of these bad boys do you eat? I'm thinking 12, a sleeve, you know, like Freddie. I ate a sleeve. I can see that being a problem, right? 4. 4. Yes. And look, I'm swollen.
True story.
Oh, the carbs. Look at this.
No, she's swollen.
That's why he just ate.
She's swollen.
All the salt.
She's
All the salt.
He says, how many do you
Those-
eat? It could be all that salt. I said 5 a day. And then I think you have a sleeve of them. I know.
We used to go to lunches, like to meet clients and stuff, and she would always order this super duper salad for lunch. Me, I had whatever, but she had the super salad, right? So I would watch her eat this salad, and she had the dressing in a cup on the side. So she takes a slob of the greens, and she tips it.
Yeah.
Not dips it, tips it. You know the difference?
Yes, I do. This is a women's thing.
Yes, it's just a
This is what women do.
So I'm sitting there.
They dip.
Mr. Slavo is sitting there. I'm having, I'm having a side of a cow. I'm digging into this thing like a
Chicken
Neanderthal
Parmesan
caveman.
sandwich.
It's all over me. It's in my ears.
It's running
for
down his
later.
arms.
I'm licking my elbows. And here is Miss Papa with the pinky note out, and she tips it.
But
I'm embarrassed to be in this restaurant. For her, I'm embarrassed because here's Mr. Slavo. I'm sitting there looking at her, and there's stuff all over me, and she's like, properly.
Do you remember the first time we went out to lunch? We ordered an omelet, a ham and cheese omelet, and he takes the ketchup and he covers his omelet with ketchup.
What's wrong with that?
There was nothing wrong with it, except I wanted you to live to get to the next stage of what we needed to do. Steve understands that living.
He needed to have a vegetable with his omelet, so he had ketchup.
Do you know she got my son and everybody else to beat up on me on ketchup? I stopped eating ketchup. And then they found me a ketchup that is safe for diabetics. It's, I don't know.
Organic.
I don't know
with
what the hell it is.
high
It's probably
fructose corn
beets
syrup.
with some kind of food coloring. And
you know what? And it's terrible.
It's horrible.
It's terrible.
It's like taking your shoes off
horrible.
after 12 miles and licking your toes.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
It's not bad. If you do the organic, it only has 5 ingredients.
Dawn, let me let you in on the secret.
It's
When you
it's
make
terrible.
She makes tuna fish with this organic mayo.
Veganese.
That.
You get vegan
And I never
mayonnaise.
say nothing.
Never. He'll eat anything.
No. I go, oh, cool, not good. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, not good. It's the worst thing I've ever had.
You're not getting any
No,
more food. We need marriage
Freddie-
therapy, is what I think.
I saw this great meme that I shared. It said, did you know that you can replace your potato chips with grapefruit and avoid 90% of the rest of the joy that you have in your life?
That's good.
Something like that.
Do you know that if you take a grapefruit and you cut it in half, right? And you put it on
Deep fry it? No.
You fry it, not deep fry it, but you put it on a grill, and you take it, and she's grilled out, and you have that with a trivia,
Trivia? Sugar?
Trivia, not sugar, just trivia.
Truvia.
Yeah, trivia.
Trivia,
Grammatically correct, okay? Because I kicked you.
Jeez.
And they made
Grilled
this for me.
I like that.
Grilled, it's grilled. When you grill it, she gets all juicy. So I poked it and it hit me in the eye. I'm like blinded for like 3 minutes. But my goodness gracious, it's the most delicious thing you've ever had.
You do enjoy life.
I enjoy, what is it, fried?
Fried grapefruit.
grapefruit.
Never heard that.
And,
Anything fried is good.
and I've taken gubba and I boiled it, the gubba, not this one, the other one.
The gold.
The gold, so it gets a little thick. And you put it on ice cream.
Oh
My Lord. It's all over.
Like bananas Foster, you should take this on the cruise ship with you. You know they always do bananas flambe and everything on the cruise ships? A little bit of gubba. There you go. Flambe it.
We do have a drinks package, so I may not remember much of this cruise. But
Uh-oh. Yeah, Wayne's going on a cruise tomorrow, Steve.
He's going up to Boston.
No.
Where are you cruising to?
We're going to Honduras, two ports in Mexico, and the Bahamas. So it's a week.
Lovely.
So everyone has to be vaccinated. We have to have negative tests, half the capacity. So hopefully it could be one of the safest places on the planet. Who knows? So hopefully we'll be okay.
Yes, Carol. Friday, she says. Is Carol coming next week while you're away?
I'm trying to get Jackie, but it could be Carol. Somebody will be here.
Okay, great.
Maybe get both.
Otherwise, we do have a internet package.
Oh,
I
jeez.
could try and dial in, try to be sober.
Dial up from the cruise ship. What do you? It's like a third capacity, you said, right?
So they guarantee less than half.
Okay.
So but they're expecting when my wife spoke to them, I said they're expecting probably about 1,000 instead of 3,000 guests.
Very nice.
Yeah, and they have all these contingencies. So if you test positive during the trip,
They throw you overboard.
They're gonna pay for you to get off the ship
Wow.
and get you back home some other way.
If you, really?
Yes.
What if you're in the middle of the ocean?
Well, then you
Next
gotta
port.
quarantine until we get to the next port.
They're going to throw you overboard. Walk the plank.
Wow.
They cream at you now.
Wayne will be there like,
I'm
I
glad.
got your back. Don't worry about it. See ya.
I'm glad we've had Valerie because she's laughing now. What did she get? She's very happy. She built a ball.
Built a bone. Listen, gubba, you take that
Grilled
grapefruit,
grapefruit?
you make a hole in it, and you put the gubba in it. I'm thinking I have a new queen. Okay, enough with the you.
I saw this thing about.
Enough you.
Enough with the you. Put the
You
you
guys have
away.
had kale. I saw this thing where if you add like coconut oil to the kale, it makes it much easier to put it in the trash.
Yeah, I try so hard to do like the right thing, and then they always seem.
But you
to-
have no fun.
I know.
That's horrible. Like you take popcorn, right? You have the driest popcorn.
It's because
ever.
it's just plain air pop
It's air
popcorn.
I'm eating it here. I'm dying. I'm like.
But you know,
oh,
I
this is
love
very
to
good,
watch
darling.
other people enjoy food.
You can't enjoy that.
Like Slick yesterday, he had a
At
whole
the movie theater, extra butter.
buffet.
Come on.
I tell the people, you better go to another pump because I'm gonna be here for a while.
That's what I do. I tell them to stop making the popcorn, and then I'm gonna be right back. I gotta put some butter.
No, you ask them to put the butter when they're doing it.
I have it apparently at that kiosk, so I tell them to stop, and then I go to the butter kiosk, and then
You gotta have fun when you eat.
Now, Slick always goes out and gets a great lunch. Val brings in baggies and containers, and she has the best lunch. If you ever want to do a sound effect lunch,
She has
like Val
16
even
bags.
makes chips sound good.
She has 16 different bags of stuff.
And chicken cutlets sound good.
Not for nothing.
Val
her
makes
grandmother
lunch
makes a
good.
cutlet. I want to package it with her grandmother's face on the jar.
We don't even
on
know
the
what Grandma
package.
looks like.
It makes no difference.
I know. Grandma's chicken cutlets.
It's unbelievable.
And she doesn't make a pound, she makes like 5 pounds.
Yes.
Every time.
But I only got it once.
She'll go back to Grandma's this weekend,
I'm gonna
maybe.
go. I'm gonna send her chicken. If I send her chicken, I'm gonna go to Costco and pick up a whole side of chicken. Bring it to her.
The whole thing, 5 pounds of chicken.
25 pounds.
She'll love it. Val does it. She's funny. She keeps her grandma's hands busy. So she leaves her laundry at grandma's to keep grandma's hands busy. Grandma, we're hungry. Keep your hands busy. Let's make some chicken cutlet. Grandma, I've got a wedding of 115. Can you cater it, please?
Did you even try the chicken cutlet?
No.
You see, this is what I mean. This woman doesn't know how to have fun.
No.
Do you eat chicken?
Yes.
How
And
do you
chicken
eat
cutlets.
it? That broiled thing you had the other day?
That was just a rotisserie chicken. A rotisserie chicken, you can eat it all day long.
rotisserie's nice.
Oh, please. Rotisserie with spinach. I look like Popeye the Sailor here.
Hey, I will say this. We got an air fryer. We use that all the time.
That's what everyone says.
What, the air
It's really
fryer?
good. Yeah, it's really good.
It doesn't everything taste like cardboard?
No, because you can like spray a little oil on it, whatever, but it's
You're
not
gonna
like deep
spray a
frying.
little oil.
I've
Why
made like
can't I just
French
fry it in
fries
oil?
Very
Being that I'm gonna
good.
spray it in oil.
Because it's healthier, air fries.
Yeah.
Stop it with the health.
It's
Spray
much-
it with a little
much better.
avocado oil and some kosher salt.
So I'm gonna live long and
Put it in the
miserable.
air fryer tastes
No,
really
what I'm
What
saying
everybody
is
says.
even I say it tastes good. So it's a nice compromise. You're not deep frying something. You can cook it in the air fryer. We often would maybe even heat something up in there. You're not heating the whole kitchen with the oven. We can do like, we cook like baked potato even in the microwave and then put it in there and it's all nice and crispy and yummy. It's very nice. So
You could deep fry a grape and it's delicious. I mean, I need a little stuff going on.
Steve, you still eat regular food?
At the moment, I'm watching what I eat carefully. Although I I am eating more smoked salmon than I have in a while, because you got to eat something, and that has probably too much salt. But other than that, at the moment I'm being careful.
Salmon has salt?
The glue is
Lox, yeah.
smoked salmon.
I'm sorry?
Lox or smoked salmon?
Smoked salmon, yeah, smoked salmon. It's smoked and salted, so you gotta
don't
be careful.
Don't put that on my crackers.
Just have regular salmon.
Regular salmon is one thing. Smoked salmon is something quite different.
You know when you bagels and cream cheese?
I don't put the salmon on there.
Because you're not Jewish.
Well, then there's no point to the bagel.
Sashimi.
The hell is that?
It's-
Are you
Salmon,
serious?
smoked salmon.
Not the rice.
Sushi with no rice.
Sushi with no rice.
Sashimi.
Sushi with no rice.
It's sashimi. It's not sushi. Sushi has the rice. Sashimi has just the raw fish.
It's the fish with no rice.
86 pass. I don't like
Nice.
raw fish. I don't like it. There's something creepy about a raw fish.
You know the funny thing is you can go out for sushi and sashimi, fish, raw fish, right? It's not cooked or anything, $100.
That's the other
It's
problem.
like free air at Wawa. Last I checked, we are surrounded by air.
Blowing your
That's-
tire.
Blowing in your tire.
And you can fill it that
But
way.
it's free at Wawa.
Well, you got to have high quality fish if you're eating it raw.
Absolutely.
You don't want to eat like old fish.
Yeah, but $100 for one piece of raw fish?
No, not a piece of meal.
For a
But there's a
meal,
new
for two.
Japanese restaurant on 18th Street that I want to
They
reach
give you
out
4
to.
pieces. I've seen this.
No.
It's like when you
Yama.
get jumbo shrimp.
Go to Yama.
How many
Yama
jumbo
and
shrimp?
Del Rey.
4.
It's very good.
Yama?
It's
Yamataki?
the chefs are from Japan. They're not Thai. They're not Filipino. They're actually Japanese. It's a very
They're
authentic.
all Japanese.
From Japan.
They are actually Japanese chefs. So, we lived in
Where
Japan
is it?
for a
Where
decade.
is it you
Want my
go?
keys?
It's Yama. Yeah, it's called Yama.
They're
It's
at my
near that new hotel in Delray Beach.
Yama.
Yeah.
Yama.
Yama means mountain.
Yamame.
Yama.
Yama.
I go to the Yama. I think it's another one they have here right on Glades near Hooters. Sushi Yama.
Sushi Yama.
But I think it's the same owners, Boy-san.
Sushi Yama is
no.
pretty well known.
That's not sushi Yama. It's just Yama.
I can't eat
Yama.
raw fish. I can't. I just.
They've got lots of other
sacrilege.
things as well there. I recommend. But that's authentic.
Only tuna
we
fish
lived
to
in-
me is the
we lived
rawest
in
fish
Japan
I'm
for a
going. I ain't
decade.
gonna
That's
pass.
authentic.
What are your plans this weekend, Steve?
No, I have no plans other than waking up, going for my walks, and that's about it. Still, we're not rocking and rolling quite yet.
Yeah, you got to take it easy there, big boy.
Yeah, I'm still in recovery. Unfortunately, I'm still in recovery, so I'm not being a wise guy.
That's good. I'll move it. Well, I'm glad you are doing so great. Eileen, you got good plans for the weekend?
Nope, I don't have anything planned, just to see my grandkids. That's
Well,
it.
what a group. And Wayne's going away on Tuesday?
What are you doing?
Tomorrow, we're on the ship
I'm
at 1
working.
o'clock. Woohoo!
What time you leaving?
Tomorrow night sometime. I don't know.
You're working. We need to go over to Jeremiah's. They're having their grand
I'm
opening.
still waiting
Yeah,
for you to tell me
I'd
when.
like to
We're gonna
go to that.
Let's talk to our crew.
You
Jeremiah's.
gotta go. You should go tomorrow before you go on your
Tomorrow,
cruise.
what time is the
No, we're busy.
tomorrow's the grand opening?
Tomorrow and Sunday, the grand opening of Jeremiah's Italian Eyes on Glades Road in Boca, off of
It's right by your
Glades and the
house.
Turnpike.
Oh, I'm gonna go.
Go over. Everything is half price. They've got pet adoptions. They're going to have DJs, lots of music.
Can I bring What is that?
It's coming through
What
the-
is that? Again with the speaker.
Again with the speaker. I don't know what that is.
Can I bring my cats so they can adopt them?
Drop them at the
Parents,
Humane
take your
Society.
kids. I'm sure someone will want them.
There you go.
I'll
Take
bring
your
it with a
kids.
bag of food. I may do that.
And save the date, Friday,
With a
August
note.
20th. Steve, I don't know when we get to see you, but if you're in town on Friday, August 20th, we're having a book signing, the launch of Rainbows in the Night, A Journey of Redemption by Jane Goldie Wynn. It took her 20 years to write and publish a story, but it's her story. It's a real life story of overcoming different obstacles in life and finding true joy. So that is on August 20th. RSVP. The event is in our Eventbrite and our Facebook page. I think Eileen, I know she wants you there. Jeremiah's will be there. I'm hoping Wayne will be back in town to be there.
Yeah, I'll be back.
2 weeks from.
So
2 weeks.
do we need to buy the book beforehand, or can we buy the book there?
You can buy the book.
can buy the book
on the event, and she will sign it. And I think your mom bought it, and she's enjoying it at home.
She loves it. She loves it. Yeah, she's almost done.
It's funny because if you can see the rainbows at night, then you will understand a lot of different things in life.
More to come.
Rainbows at night.
Steve, always great to see you. Have a wonderful weekend. Keep healing. We need to.
Thanks for having me.
Looking great, Steve.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me on today. I appreciate it.
Wayne and Eileen. Wayne, have a very safe journey. Have an
Thank
enjoyable
you.
trip. And Eileen, more
Don't
to come
drink
next
too
week.
much.
More to
Okay,
come
don't get a
next
little
week.
too
That's what
wild.
I'm doing this weekend. I'm
very
preparing for
wild.
my show next week.
It was awesome. It all starts with you every Friday at 11 o'clock right here at our Amp Media Studios. Check it out. Great for a show. Tune in today for the Florida Love Show coming at 3 o'clock with one of your longtime clients, Hallie Elise.
Hallie, the woman Elise, yes.
Is
she's
in the house. We've got Val on the board. We've got our podcast airing tonight on WNN at 6 and at 7 o'clock, an encore performance of our networking event last night with Alana Scherer, Stitchcraft with Joanna Fox and Gina Presser. So a great night lined up for you tonight on WNN. Ready to rock and roll?
Ready to rock and roll?
Have a great weekend, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other, and we'll see you Monday, 9 a.m. drive time.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Broken Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.
In the cold and sleepless nights, I wait for you to bring me back to life. In my electric eyes, it doesn't mean that time can thicken every single breath. I want to unfreeze my heart and fly away. That's why I wanna save it. Your moons and craters. Open up my eyes, waterfalls of ice, sweeping me away like an avalanche. Helpless as I fall, the words can't say it all, sweeping me away like an avalanche, like an avalanche. I listen for a sound, waiting deep inside my maze of sweeping thrills and colors. Just a ray of light, bathing me in drops of ink that glaze across my body. Wish you could unfreeze my heart and we